everyone, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my Project Pan finale. This was the double take Project Pan, and I said in that video I didn't really have a set date that it would end. I just really wanted to go by when I felt successful. So we've reached that point, so it took about 3 months to get to this point. So I'm going to share with you the results of that Project Pan. So if that sounds like something you would like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright, so I feel like I did okay. I don't know, 1/3 is two, and then the other 1/3 is okay girl, you did something, and then the other part is oh, why? What? Was it in a project? Did I forget about it? Where's the progress? So let's start with the good stuff first, and then we'll go into the other stuff. And as you can see, teal is my favorite color. It's the color walls, it's the color of this hoodie, it's the color of everything I own. So I hope I'm not blending into the wall. But the first thing that I finished was the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Illuminate. I did not love this product. It's one that the more I used it, the more I liked it, but it's definitely not one I love, and I would not repurchase it. But I'm glad that I tried it and got it out of my collection, and it's just not a best friend product. It picks which foundations it likes, and the rest it just wants nothing to do with it. So I'm glad that I hung to it and just got it done. So this is the first thing that I finished. The second thing was I have had for a long time, and it was one that I never thought I would actually finish. I thought it would be something I ended up throwing away because it got so old, but I actually finished it, and it is the Jordana liner, and this one is in Rose Crush. And so how I ended up using this was nothing comes out. Ooh, that's what she said. What? Let's try that again. I used it up. And how I used it was, in the morning I would do my makeup and brush my teeth, because I drink coffee while I do my makeup, so I have to brush my teeth after. But after that point, I would put this on my lips and then put my Jack Black lip balm over it. So it just gave it a little bit of color, and I did enjoy using it like this, but this kind of dried out a little bit, so it was a little hard on my lips. But that is another product done. And then the third one I finished was the Milani Erase and Touch Concealer 03 Light. There's some on the sides that I just can't get out, but I really like this product, and I enjoyed using it for the duration of the project, and I'm glad that I bought it. Concealers really aren't hard for me to finish. They just take a long time, which is good. You're getting what you pay for. But I am happy that I purchased the concealer, used it up, and it is moving out of my collection because it's done and not because it went bad. Okay, next are the products that I made some progress, but it's nothing, I feel like it just needs to be done, but we're not there yet. So the first is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and you can see I did a lot. Comparing it to what it looked like going in, I didn't have any pan, I don't think, and now I have a large amount of pan, and then it is really worn down around this sides. I'm going to keep this in my collection, but I'm going to move it back in with all my other bronzers because I really want to play with some other bronzers. But this is one that I definitely would like to see done by the end of the year, so it might go into my rolling project pan at some point. But this is super nice. Mine is in the color Light, and they did just extend the range to have a little bit of a deeper shade. So this is one that I am proud of the progress, but there's a spider on my wall. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I was alright, so yeah, I made a lot of progress on this. Next is a product that I did really well on, but it's not finished, mostly because I kept forgetting about it. This product has been in 2 project pans, and both I just forgot about it. But this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu, and you can see on the sides I have used a good bit, and I took the stopper out, so I think I will be done with it soon. but definitely didn't get done with it in this project, but I'm happy with the progress, and I think this could be moved out in a short time. Both of these will probably be in my next round of rolling project pan, but I feel good about what happened here. And then here we go. I just tried so hard. First is the Soap & Glory Peach Party, and I love this product. I decided it's been in a couple of project pans, but it's gonna take a long time to even make a dent in it. There's so much product in here. How many grams? Does it say? There's 0.26 grams in here, which is like what a bronzer is. Like, how much is in the Physicians Formula? 0.38, so a little bit less than a bronzer, but that is a lot of product, and I really do find this really pretty, but I just didn't make any progress on it, so it will go back into my collection, and it'll just be one I rotate in and out, and I'm not going to focus on panning it anymore. Next is Laura Mercier. This is the Highlight 01, and this is just a little sample size. I did a good job of wearing away the dome, like it's flat. Yeah, it's flat. And I feel really good about where I am with this. This has been a lot of project pans as well, but I think I'm going to put it back in my collection and just keep rotating it in, maybe use it every other week or something like that. It's totally gorgeous. It's just getting a little bit on the older side, but didn't finish it for this project, but really enjoy using it. I tend to put a lot of layers on. In my last update, which I'll have the intro and the update linked down below, I did show myself applying the makeup. So if you have questions about that, you can go down and check that video out. But the last thing that I did not finish, but I did make some progress in, is the Milani Bella Mandarin. This is an older eyeshadow. I got it when these came out, so this is like 3 years old, and I have worn away like the dome a little bit. It's a little flatter, but I found that I like wearing it as an eyeshadow but also as a blush, and I believe in that video I did have it as a blush, or showed you what it looked like as a blush. So definitely had 3 products here that I just did not make the progress that I wanted, but I'm not mad at it, if that makes sense. So out of, what was it? It was 8 products total. 3 are completely done. 2 are almost done, so they'll go in my rolling project pan when I do my update. The video just came out a couple of weeks ago, probably by the time you watch this, so it'll be a couple more weeks before I am ready to do an update on it. So I think that if I commit to these for like a few more months, they'll go, I can get through. And then these other products, I've discovered that I love them. They're just not pannable at this point. My interests lie elsewhere. If that makes sense. They're just, I feel like with project panning, you have that motivation, and you have that that space where you start grooving with a product and you get through it. But then with some products, it's like you just can't find that space with it, if that makes sense. You just always are like uninterested or uninspired. And I feel like when a product gets to that point where you're uninspired, like you look at it and you're annoyed, then you need to take a break. So I got to a place with those products where it's like, you know what, they're going to go back in the collection and we'll try again later. I am doing another project pan right now in addition to the rolling project pan. That is a collab with some other fabulous ladies here, both on YouTube and on Instagram. So I will have both my project pans linked down below. I always have a project going at all times because it is the most effective way for me to use my makeup up so that it makes how much I buy like, oh, okay, because I'm gonna use it up. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching and staying tuned into this project. I appreciate all of you being here on my channel. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button and hang out. And if you're returning, then keep coming back. I like having you here, alright? Anyways, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!